I'll restart this one more time. Now boys, on to mission 2. We finished the torpedo boats, advanced 1 rank in the Ultimate Admiral Academy School. You know, we're getting our stars, our badges, our fucking medals, we're doing everything we can. Now we have to do a pre-Dreadnought conflict. The enemy is near with a combined force of pre-Dreadnoughts, old cruisers and torpedo. What the fuck? Visibility and reconnaissance will be vital for this mission as we must trace the enemy fleet first to gain tactical superiority. Your friendly forces include some cruisers and torpedo boats. Will you spend your resources to construct few pre-dreadnoughts, or will you increase your numbers with more light ships? I think we're going to go with a couple of capital ships. Ally fleet, cruiser, torpedo boat, battleship. Enhanced firepower. I like the sound of that. Maneuverability was nice in the previous mission, but I think enhanced firepower and staying at range is going to be important. Small correction, I chose to start with maneuverability and survivability instead, so this is the beauty I conjured up. Just a quick brisk overview. I've got 6 12-inch cannons ready to go, all poised and ready, and a bunch of 4 inches just cheekily waiting at the sides. I've got maxed out at just 50%. Obviously not capitalizing at all on my weight, but you know I have to get two battleships out, so 50% there. Range very short, bulkhead's very short, minimum again. For the steam, everything here is pretty much standard, nothing extra special. In spite of that, we have 55% engine efficiency, so it's not the best in the world, but we're here for the cannons, boys. Everything here is pretty much standard. The only thing that's different is crap armor, heavy shells, black powder. Yeah, everything here is pretty much standard. I don't think I've added anything else except these big fucking guns. So let's see if we can get this started. 2 battleships. Basically we've got parity aside from the 3 torpedo boats to 2, and that's pretty much it. Southwest, so just do that way. I'm going to group up the cruisers, ensure that they're onto the battleships, I want them to be abreast, and I want them to be very, very loose, targeting the rear one, or the farm, or whatever. And then I want these guys to go to the front one as well. I want the battleships to be tight. I want to increase the firing. Perfect. Southwest. Now let's just speed forward time, maybe flank a bit forward to the left. The goal here is to keep 3 ships alive. If possible, maybe get a couple of torpedoes from our torpedo boats, but obviously that's not a given. Oftentimes it's very difficult to approach a battleship, especially when they've got like 15 cannons on each side. Slow this down a tad bit. Let's see how our AI reacts. Cruisers immediately turn around. Torpedo boats also headed that way too. Hopefully they don't get in the way of my battleships, because I've seen that happen before. I do think we're not close enough to do the beeline yet. Hopefully they're just screening, so just staying here in the distance, just scouting out for torpedoes, making sure no one else gets too close. Promising shots, but I don't think we'll be able to pierce this too well. A couple of torpedo boats hiding in that smoke, I presume. I think we have to just fade away from it. We have 12-inch, and they do... well shit, they've got big guns, probably like 11 inches? I need to be approaching them head on if I am going in, and I really shouldn't be. These cruisers are so far out of position, it's disgusting. I want them to be close to take care of the torpedo boats. Oh, but this geezer. Okay, let's see if you can flank through and maybe get a couple of torpedoes off on the big guy, because if you can do that, that's your mission well done. I'm going to set the torpedoes to aggressive, everything to aggressive. 1 torpedo coming off, and fire set onto the thing as well. I'm getting a lot of hits, to be honest. Torpedo headed straight for his broadside. That actually could be very, very cool. Good stuff. Another one could be coming in shortly. Big fan of how he managed to fade in and fade out. Let's see if this guy can do the same. I don't see any torpedo signatures in the ground. Hey, another one firing off. I think that was a bit too aggressive, but hey, what do I know? I'm not the ultimate general yet. Actually, that being said, that could sink him right there. Or maybe we just overestimated it. He stopped moving. Yeah, I think that's missed. But that gives my battleships the opportunity to just absolutely fucking destroy him, and I don't understand why we're not. I want you to fade back in with the torpedoes, see if you can ground the second battleship, and from then on it's actually just game over. Cruisers, nice, they're focusing on the other cruiser. I don't see any torpedo boats yet, which is actually alarming. See if you can just stay in front of him so go perpendicular to his range of motion. Okay. Yeah, if we're hit by these torpedoes, that's it. Nice. You need to get rid of this torpedo. Well, nice. Okay, so we've grounded both of them. If the second one can get his shot off as well, that's my mission complete. Don't mind if he dies, I think he's pretty much fucked anyway. Yes, both torpedoes hit. See if you guys can just manage to run away. I very much doubt so. What the fuck? That's fine. I completely expected this to happen. What the fuck? Didn't even notice. We sunk a battleship? Essentially, this should be in our bag. Essentially. But of course, as we all know, naval warfare isn't always so simple. I think actually might be able to focus more on the cruisers instead of this battleship, even though it is grounded. It's so much harder to kill. I think these two cruisers can actually just wreck house by themselves, I'm not gonna lie. Torpedo boat sinking. I don't think the cruisers have any torpedo. Yeah, they do. Oh, yeah, they do. Okay, every single ship has a torpedo on them. I need to ensure that these guys don't die, so I'm actually gonna pull them out. Yeah, I'm gonna pull them out. Go for that torpedo boat, and you guys, the battleships, go for the cruiser. Beowulf is a sitting duck. I'm gonna slow you boys down. I'm sad I haven't done this earlier. Yeah, Beowulf is a sitting duck, even though if Victoria is easy to sink. That is not good. Ammo detonation. I want you boys to get into this position. I'm tired of whatever's going on here. No, I want you guys to focus Victoria. This is the light cruiser, so if he goes down, it's still okay. We have most of our armor up. Oh, fuck me! What a shot that. I think we have to get the fuck out with Prince Alfonso. I'll cast a smoke on both of them and then detach and dip. Just dip. I have to ensure not to get too close because if I remember correctly, yeah, they have a couple of torpedoes. You boys need to get the fuck out. Switching targets left and right, but we need to focus for the armored cruiser. I think it's going to be so much easier to penetrate. So from these battleships, actually the armored cruiser, if anything, is harder to penetrate, but it is on fire and it is slowly sinking, potentially. You guys need to get the fuck away. I'll attach you back again. Very loose formation ahead. Abreast and then just run. You need to be on the lookout for torpedoes. You need to make sure that at least 3 ships survive. I've been here before, boys, that's why I'm saying ammo detonation, that's it. I am so fucking good.